In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's the 49ers going up against the Cardinals. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. These folks are ready, and we are underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. San Francisco's lost 7 straight after winning their first game, so now 1-7. Charles, Colin Kaepernick, week 9, threw for a lot of yards, almost 400, 2 touchdowns and an interception, but they're just struggling right now. They can't stop anybody on defense.
Really difficult stopping people. And when Carlos Hyde doesn't play, as he didn't again in this game against New Orleans, makes it harder to run the football as well and take some of the pressure off of Kaepernick. He's getting better, but still has to take care of the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right. I mentioned the interception, also a fumble in that loss to New Orleans. First carry for Carlos Hyde. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Mentioned earlier about Hyde being out for the second straight week in week 9. It looked like he was going to be a go. They had him, though, in a non-contact jersey throughout the week, and then before the game said he was out.
Yeah, they were hoping, because being able to hand the ball to Carlos Hyde and take pressure off of Colin Kaepernick trying to throw the football is a big part of their game plan.
Now Kaepernick, complete to Quentin Patton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Patton had a nice game against the Saints. Career-high 106 yards for the former Louisiana Tech Bulldog.
And he runs his routes like a Bulldog. Real aggressive, runs down defensive backs, attacks the football when it's in the air. It's nice for him to have that game because they're not getting as much production out wide from the other receivers as the 49ers are looking for.
Kaepernick now on first down. He's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. And Cap, of course, was a great baseball player, drafted as a pitcher. He kind of showed his arm right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he let that one go, didn't he? That was a catcher putting down the #1 signal for the fastball and turning it loose. It was needed in that situation, though. He had to throw a tight spiral and a hard one in order to get it in there for a completion.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The starting 11 on your screen now, and the one we discuss is Torrey Smith.
You would do worse than to just call long pass plays and throw it to Torrey Smith. He can certainly take the top off of any defense.
An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. Kaepernick now on first down. They find some open field here. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Red zone opportunity. Now this is DeJuan Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. In on the stop, Kevin Minter. And here is the Cardinal defense.
Calais Campbell is one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Kaepernick to hide on the draw. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. The Niners call on Phil Dawson now for the field goal try on fourth down. This from 36 yards out. And Dawson's kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. A beautiful fake. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming off their bye week, here come the Arizona Cardinals and Carson Palmer. Really an unexpected start for these guys for the season. 3-4-1 and in second place in the NFC West behind Seattle.
And one thing I know about him, that record's not going to sit well, which means he'll work even harder. This is a guy that every week he can't wait for the game plan to get sent to his house on Tuesday. He's got that bad boy already ready to go and installed by the time he walks in on Wednesday.
And Arizona will be visited by San Fran in their Week 10 matchup. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now Palmer on first down. And his first look is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's second down. And certainly one of the mainstays in this offense is the crafty veteran L. Fitz.
Love the way you phrased it. Crafty. This guy knows how to get open and catch the football.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. And Nelson's got it here right side. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. This Niners defense, Charles, 7 straight games where they've given up 100 yards to an individual rusher. Not 100 total team yards, but a 100-yard single rusher. They got to figure that out.
Hard to believe that we're having this conversation about a San Francisco 49ers defense. It wasn't that long ago, partner, where people didn't want to try and move the ball against them. Right? They feared them in every way, at every level. And right now, if you're a running back, you want to make sure you touch it often against the Niners.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. Back deep, Jeremy Curley. Here's Curley. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. That one good for 14 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Here's Ellington. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And a look now at the defensive starters for San Francisco.
Antoine Bethea plays the safety position with intelligence and excellent tackling ability.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Hey, you got three. All right, now, blue 58. Hey, blue 58.
Again, it's Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Palmer. Underneath for Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Down carry here for Johnson. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58. Let's go, defense.
From midfield now, here's Palmer. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This is a unit that only recovered 3 fumbles all of last year, the lowest total in the National Football League. They get the scoop and score here, though.
You have to know that that's a stat that they harped on all offseason. If they keep this up, that'll help them turn things around this year.
Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now it's Ellington to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A chance for us to look now at this 49ers defense. They come up in an offset eye. Andre Ellington, his first carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On second down, here's Palmer. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. A huge play there for Arizona. 45 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Get ready. Blue 58.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Have you talked with your friends who are in the fantasy leagues? I keep hearing David Johnson's name is coming up in a big way.
Boy, he was a steal third-rounder out of Northern Iowa. And I think last year started as a 4th-string back, didn't he?
He certainly did, but boy, he produced as the year went on. Remember, he can run it, he can catch it. He was a wide receiver at Northern Iowa before he became a running back, and also has great kick return ability. Ran one back for a touchdown in 2015.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Keep on coming, baby. Keep.
Still second down.
Second down, Palmer. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Now this is where it's absolutely zero fun for defenders. Guy makes a catch. You go to make what you think is a routine tackle. Then you realize you need you and a whole bunch of other teammates in order to bring him down.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Still first down.
Penalty. It's Johnson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Here's Palmer to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Britton Golden, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before.
He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Hyde. He won't go down. And he spins past him and into space. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big play there out of the running game. 34 yards.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
And now a first down following that long gain. They come out here in the eye. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They run with Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we're through one. 10-7 our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. One of the newer Cardinals picked up from New England, Chandler Jones. Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And for the second time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Now it's Ellington to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Palmer gives to Johnson on the draw. Oh, nice move. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run.
Let's go. Blue 95.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. And it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Kaepernick surveying the field. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They begin the drive with Johnson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second down, 8.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
They come out here in the eye. Al Palmer. And his throw is incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. 3rd down here. Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8.
Let's go, let's go. Right, 18.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And he's got Gresham. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
One receiver right, that's Brown.
Let's go. 1-18.
They'll fake the give to Ellington. Now it's Palmer. He checks it down here to Ellington. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Right now, 1-18.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got time. And this is Michael Floyd complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball. From the red zone now, here's Palmer on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
False start, offense. Still 1st down.
They'll come out in the pistol.
1-18.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He hits Floyd on the right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Floyd from 6 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Point after now from Catanzaro. And he's got it up and through. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. We focus our attention on the Cardinals defense now. They were able to force that 3-and-out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3-and-outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark.
Kaepernick now on first down. He finds his receiver left side. This is Patton. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. On second down, here's Kaepernick. This one complete to Patton. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run the option left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. This one complete, right side to McDonald. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it third down. Third down and 3. Throwing is Kaepernick on third down. He's got Burbridge. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Kaepernick now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the former Patriot Pro Bowler, Chandler Jones, in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Kaepernick to throw on second down. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And it's fourth down.
I know it's hard to see inside the face mask of the defender right now, but I'm willing to guess that there's a nice... You wonder if you're going to be able to make it. You know that if you don't make it, it's a big play that you're giving up. But when you do bat the ball away and you come back and you embrace your teammates, that's a lot of momentum you're bringing back to the huddle. Now you feel like they can't complete anything when they don't hit deep shots.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Getting set to go again. Here's Carson Palmer heading back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes. No interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Get ready. 1-18.
On first down, it's Palmer. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Second down and 4. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Get ready. 1-18. 1-18.
Now Palmer to throw on second down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And Palmer gives to Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second down, Johnson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Yeah, and it's usually when you catch them in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because that's supposed to work in a big way.
Here we go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
Here we go. Blue 95.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Get ready. Blue 58.
On second down, Palmer. Pass incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half. More from the desert after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And this is going to be incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Now 49er pressure, and they get it. It's blocked. Now this will be picked up inside the 40. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. On first down, Kaepernick. And his throw here is incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he finds McDonald. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Vance McDonald. 36 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point try now for Dawson. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. J.J. Nelson now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover, and wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Blue 95.
On first down, it's Palmer. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
All week long as a defense, you game plan to stop this guy as a runner. And then when they start sneaking him out of the backfield and throwing it to him, that totally disrupts what you plan to do in the game.
Fresh set of downs here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. One receiver right, that's Brown. Throwing now, Palmer on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Now it's Palmer. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Throwing again here, Palmer. Underneath for Johnson. Still on his feet. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
And he got it done in the passing game on that play. It was almost like a run because he caught it right around the line of scrimmage. Either way, he got a big chunk of yards after making the catch.
Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Now Palmer on first down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. to throw again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 3rd and 1, it's Palmer. He gets it to Brown, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. First and 10, it's Palmer. It's caught left side by John Brown. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Again, it's Palmer. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. To throw again, it's Palmer. Finding time. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
3 down. Get ready.
3rd and 2. Now Palmer. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Larry Fitzgerald in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. And he'll bang that one through. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Cardinals with the ball midway through the first. Fitzgerald's got the catch, but fumbles here. 49ers pick up the football and score, pushing the lead to 10. Cardinals have it midway through the first. Brown's by himself here, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 32-yard line. Cardinals still on the field. Palmer's on point with the throw, and this goes 12 yards for the score. The Cardinals now down by just 3. Cardinals take it at the 1. Third down at the 36. McDonald's wide open here on the catch, and it leads to a touchdown. They go up by 6. Late in the second, Palmer would connect with Fitzgerald on the sled, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Cardinals go up by 1. We're set up for a great second half, so let's get you out to it. Here's Brandon Guyton.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now it's Ellington to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, it's Palmer. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Third and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now it's Palmer. And that is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Michael Floyd. And it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Now it's Curley. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
They start the drive with Hyde, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9. They run it again with Hyde. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receivers. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that means the wide receivers did a great job of blocking downfield, being willing to mix it up, and give them some more space to gain additional yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot, but they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else, ends up throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Get ready. Blue 58.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
They go to Johnson again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard, can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Hey. We got three. Three down. Here we go. Blue 58. Blue 58. Hey. 51's the mic.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Johnson on the counter. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They don't want it, fellas.
Still 2nd down.
Keep playing hard, fellas. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Palmer gives to Johnson, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
Three receivers to the left, one to the right.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
Now Palmer on 3rd and long. Serve nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Dial in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. They'll run it now out of the gun. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. First down, a run with Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we've got a 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Muscles him off. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And when you're trying to set up a counter play, that's what a lot of people call an influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they stayed out late the night before the game and they're not moving as fast, it's a lousy call because that means they're just going to sit in the hole that you hope to create just by the movement of your offensive line.
And there they got the ball to the outer third of the field, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things get stacked up in there if they don't move as well as you want them to, and probably just trying to escape and couldn't get away.
And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down.
That's a good explosive run right there on the draw play, and in order for it to be successful, you've got to have some good faking going on and people having a nice little time clock in their head to understand how it all knits together. An offensive line really showing a pass set that they're going to pass block, maybe to draw in those defensive linemen, have them come upfield, and then get past them, hand the ball off to the running back, and oftentimes he bypasses the guys headed for the quarterback, thinking they're going to get a sack, and gets himself into the secondary. And in this case, he picked up really nice yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. stays on his feet, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's been a struggle for the guys on defense trying to figure out how to get off the field. And now after that run, they're confronted with at least 4 more plays.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's caught at the 2. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Rod Streeter, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. Over the middle to Smith. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. David Johnson now gears up to help lead this offense back on the field. And these numbers showing up on the screen, that's why he's their star. They kept him down for a little bit, couldn't keep him down for a full 4 quarters.
But what they were hoping for was a half of a game. And if they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the best, they always feel like they're 1 run away from changing the momentum or breaking something big, and we're starting to see that here in the second half.
Get ready. Wide 18. Wide 18.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. He's got Floyd out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first. Toss. Here's Johnson. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And that run was what a lot of people called explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Let's go, let's go.
Now Palmer on first down. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Palmer. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Let's go, let's go.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 6. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Palmer now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Bruce Arians with a decision to make it. He's made it. They're going to go on 4th down.
Get ready. Blue 58.
Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. He's got time. And that is incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Cardinals defense now, they make their way back out there. Last drive, touchdown, surrender. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders, as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They come out here in the eye. Back near his goal line. Here's Kaepernick. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Tote for the afternoon workhorse. It's high. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Third down now following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the 49ers are going to get a first. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at the spin. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
The way they're moving the ball on offense now, somewhere Coach Hank Stram is grinning. Just matriculating the ball down the field, boys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Hyde. Here's Kaepernick. Smith catches left side. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. It's caught. This is Burbridge. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. To the right side, caught by Salek. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. He completes it to Burbridge. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. A good catch there and a 1st down for the offense.
Excellent awareness by the receiver to know where the 1st down marker was.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. Sheds a 2nd man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Second down following the run. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Curley's got it complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive. An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on 3rd and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Dawson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's a big one there. It's his third field goal of the game, and a 2-score lead's got to feel pretty good right about now.
And while they're not free and clear yet, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here comes Carson Palmer and the Cardinals offense back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. Eight yards to go here on second down.
Let's go. 1-18. 1-18.
Now Palmer to throw on second down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a third down. Offense faces a third and medium with 6 yards left.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
On third down, Palmer finding time. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth.
Let's go. Let's go. 19.
Here we go. It's Palmer on fourth down. It's brought in by Floyd. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Now Palmer on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. 2 veterans there. Palmer to Fitzgerald. 48 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Right now, blue 95. Blue 95.
Now Ellington. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So the myth has been shattered. every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Second down, Palmer. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
False start. Offense. Still 3rd down.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58.
On 3rd and goal, Palmer. He's got time in the pocket. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3-and-out.
Now after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick surveying the field. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the rookie Brandon Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
So after the interception, here's Palmer. He's got time. It's caught left side by John Brown. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Right now.
They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out route. He tried to sell it hard. And as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion breaking to the out. But how about the defender reading it really well, not buying the fake or the maneuver inside, and getting to the sideline and helping break up the pass?
Let's go. Let's go. 1-18. 1-18.
He's back to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
Love the excitement we've got going here. If they just scored the touchdown, they're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
I think you kick the PAT.
Yeah, I do too. Kick it, get my defense ready, and try and stop them one more time.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic 1st down.
So just about a minute to go here, tie ball game.
As fans, we love free football. But the guys in the field don't. They're going to attack and go for the win right now.
Cap gives to the tailback high. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Two receivers left, one to the right. To throw is Kaepernick. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on for the 5th time here today. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Ellington now to return it. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. John Brown now heading back onto the field as he gets set to go here. So glancing at these numbers, I think they tell a story of, hey, early on he got hot, he got their attention, they've been able to hone in on him, shut him down a bit.
He certainly did get their attention, and that's the ultimate compliment for a player, that when you come out in the second half, all of a sudden there's extra guys around you, there are different coverages rolled your way. That means you've done something really well. Now it's up to him to make his own adjustment and find a way to beat the new defenses he's facing.
Here we go. 1-18.
Throwing now is Palmer. Underneath for Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Palmer to throw. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now it's Palmer. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue.
Here's Palmer. Finding time. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And it's 3rd and short. Three yards left to grab here on 3rd down. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Palmer now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for Arizona. was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So we saw a lot of points in quarters 1, 2, 3, and 4. Overtime comes. The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because would you have even thought that we get to overtime after what we witnessed for 4 quarters?
Not at all.
And have 0 points on either side? Not a chance, right? And somehow it happened. We always talk about making adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got 1 good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
I thought it was you. I did last week. I did the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I was trying to go for 3.
Dinner on you, my good.
Trying to go for 3.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. Here comes Nelson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go.
First throw in overtime now for Palmer. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Give him 30 yards there. But we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And now a first down following that long gain. Here's Johnson, and he's got some space here. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Let's go. Right, 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You played through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Get ready. Blue 95.
Now Palmer to throw. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
So now Catanzaro comes on in a pressure spot. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got Gresham. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Partner, we're watching a game on the gridiron, but a sandlot contest just broke out with that play, didn't it?
It's a little college-esque, right?
Oh, very much so. Okay, let's see if we get it right. Flip it to the kicker. He throws it. Complete. How about those guys? That was successful and fun to watch.
And gutsy. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Palmer. Can't find anyone open. And Nelson's got it here right side. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Now after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.